to do. Well, just saying, well, it has microtransactions, they're greedy, and that requires nothing. You can just do that for free. Just angry about Bluepoint adding DLC weapons to Demon Souls, yeah. Shield of Night, ooh. I get it, I love getting mad. I like being happy. Because I'm happy. A shield awarded to a Sword Hand of Night, cast in bottomless black from which no light can escape. The outer surface is only semi-corporeal, providing reliable defense against attacks that are not physical in nature. Oh, that's cool. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. You may have broken in attack at power sword, bolstering the strength of the skill. Huh, cool. The fun part too, which I've mentioned, you know, a gajillion times, is Baldur's Gate 3 releasing with DLC and then writing in their Q&A and stuff that they're not gonna have DLC, and then people are like, they have no DLC, despite the fact that they have DLC very, very blatantly. And then, but they get the pass for having no DLC because they wrote they don't have DLC? Like, what? That pissed me off, dude. When you actually tried those weapons, you realized they were basic cosmetic and didn't help you win the game. Couldn't even upgrade them. Yeah, I mean, it's stuff like that is whatever to me. I think it's just people looking for an easy reason to for why they don't like something or to hate something. It's just the biggest common denominator, right? It's greed, and especially when people are like very anti-corpo, right? And the easiest way to blame something for being corporate is if they have monetization sources, which I don't think makes much sense either, personally. But I mean, it's also this kind of like very I don't know if I would call it modern narrative, because I feel like this has probably been the case throughout the game. I just haven't paid attention to it. But it's the idea that like gaming is greedy now, like it's just been corporatized. When gaming has always been greedy. Like games have always been made by big corporations. They've always been made to make money. That's always been the case. At least we have indie games now, you know. Capcom also had Apex people draw Capcom. Yeah, but then they were really pissed about Dragon's Dogma 2 for some reason. Dragon's Dogma 2 feels like the best example of people overreacting to me, because Dragon's Dogma 2 releases with great critic reviews, like not like super good, but decent critic reviews, and then they release it with MTX, and people are like, MTX weren't mentioned at all in the reviews, and the reviewers are like, oh yeah, we didn't have access to those, right? They didn't have access to them. I think it's said in their review dossier. They were told like, hey, the game's gonna have these microtransactions. They were told about them. So they were warned about them. It's not like they didn't know about them, but like they played the game without the DLCs and or without the microtransactions. Then they reviewed it, and then game releases and people are like, Dragons, they very clearly designed this game around buying microtransactions. All the stuff in the game is designed around that. That's how this works. If you have microtransactions, then you design the game around them. You have to, because you want to make money. So, you know, the game is designed around the microtransactions. But they're like, the reviewers played it without the microtransactions and they liked it. Like, it makes no sense. It doesn't add up at all. Could have been so much more. Hope they make some DLC. Yeah, I mean, I've heard mixed things about it overall, but I don't think that has anything to do with the microtransactions, which were like almost completely benign, right? They were just completely pointless one-time purchases that maybe at best makes the early game slightly easier for you. I haven't even looked at the MTX, but DD1 had them too, and nobody cared. Yeah, I mean, well, that's what I mean, right? Like people only care about microtransactions for games that they hate, right? It's only used as an excuse to hate certain companies and certain games. It's the easiest thing to be like, oh, you don't like the new Star Wars game? Well, microtransactions, that's the reason, guys. It's because they're greedy. It can't be because Ubisoft is just a dead shell of a corporation that is just making games on autopilot. It can't be that. It has to be the microtransactions, which are just completely pointless, right? I don't feel like I missed anything in this game, but I might have. Paying for double XP in Assassin's Creed is pretty well, though I know nothing about that, but yeah, I mean. But I think just to make the games more fun. Yeah, I mean that stuff like that is in a little bit of a weird state, right? I remember Total Biscuit talked about this stuff in Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of War a really long time back. When you think about the design for games, if his argument for this, which I resonate with a little bit, but it's also difficult. It's like it makes sense to maybe be able to pay to kind of advance faster in games for people that don't have a lot of time, right? Like, let's say I don't have a lot of time to play games because I work all the time, but I have a lot of money. You know, maybe it makes sense that I can pay to progress quicker in a game. But then you're in a weird state with something like Shadow of War, where it's like, and Ubisoft games too, right? Where it's like, these are single player games, so why should you have to pay to progress in a single player game, right? They definitely designed Odyssey around you buying XP boosters, maybe not Origins. Haven't tried Valhalla, so no idea about that. I mean, that's really hard to prove, though. Because people said the same. Shadow of War had that proven, I think. I think that was proven in Shadow of War, because people did math for that. If they don't math for it for Odyssey, then I can believe that, but... I mean, I know a lot of people that played Odyssey, and I've heard that haven't spent money on it, and they love it. And I mean, I'm gonna play it at some point too, and I'm not gonna spend any money on it. Likely don't. The problem with like games being designed with the idea that games are designed around you spending money on them is that it's hard to know if they were just poorly designed or if they're just inherently grindy, or if that's the case, right? Like if you look at like a game like Vanilla WoW, for instance, that's a game with a lot of grinding. It has huge like dips of quests in it where you just don't have shit to do. You'll run out of quests, you have to grind mobs. You don't have to, but like there's a little like travel around, very inconvenient. But that's also another game that was designed around like you buying XP boosters, right? I don't buy this all-time thing. The only personal experience, but I work with a family father who plays games sometimes, and he spends months, if not years, playing AC every couple of weeks, and I'm wondering he never paid for something like that. The people who buy that are power gamers. Play them back to back in the level, praise and felt more natural audience. Yeah, but that could also just be like becoming better at the game design, though, right? I know proof for research and storage types. No. Like what I said is what's supposed to be like. That's just an argument for why. That's an argument for why you can introduce that into games, right? Like that's an argument, but I don't think it makes sense in single player games. But if like MMOs, for instance, right? Like that's an argument for why you could have pay to win mechanics in a game, because you can be like, some people don't have time to grind for that thing. So okay, you can just buy it then, right? But you're not wrong that the majority of people that do that are power gamers. That's completely true. That's just a fact. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of stuff like that. I think at worst, if a game has like XP boosters or pay to progress, at worst, it makes people design the games around buying those, right? That's the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is that they're like, hey, you know, we need to make money. We want to like make sure that people feel incentivized to buy these things. So we're going to decide the game around that. It might not be outrageous. It might not be like super bad. It might be, oh, instead of spending 3 hours to level, you spend 5 hours to level, right? So it might not be super bad, but that's like at worst, right? And then I think at best, it serves as a good vector for people to be upset about something that might not be a real thing, right? At best, it might feel like that, or it might be something where people don't like the game because they feel like, oh, I should, I'm playing the game without the XP booster, and now the game feels worse to me because it feels like I need to use the XP boosters or whatever, right? It feels like it has no benefit. That's why I think cosmetics are like the way to go in almost all games. Cosmetics are so unintrusive to me, and I think there should be to more people because a lot of people get triggered by cosmetics. But like, I think every game could have cosmetic, and that would probably just be a good thing overall. There are some games out there, relatively few, where they're like, oh, we're gonna have shit gear in game, but the cosmetics is good. Path of Exile. But for most games, they're just like, hey, this is just some additional content we made, right? Which I think is good. Oh, boy. First plate in the bird. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, that guy does not have a lot of health. That guy... Or is very, very weak to, Holy, maybe. Alright. Alright. Minus 20 whole resists. Curse blades appear to dance when they spin their shimmering circular blades. These ascetics, who failed to become tutelary deities, were a scourge for those who attempted to invade the horn-sent homeland. Long ago, before the land was overshadowed by invasion, this scourge was shunned, and the curse blades were imprisoned. It was during the confinement that Mira met Labirith, and upon her death, Labirith was plunged into devastating darkness. I don't know what to think about these guys yet. As I say, but let's just say Chris Wilson is shipping a t-shirt to me, yeah? Hey! I mean... I mean... Yeah, I don't know. I also have a plushie, but I don't know where it is. Did I move that into the other room? Oh. I have this thing. Speaking of Path of Exile, I have this Path of Exile bag from ExileCon. And within it, there might be spiders in here because I haven't touched this in a while. This guy. Look at this dude. I think there's also a map in here. I have this thing. I thought it smelled like poop in here, but it's just Lux that farted. You have a Path of Exile map. Breakclashed. Look, guys, it's the Path of Exile map. This is the place. There it is. I'm actually jealous. Sun bought this for me. It was like a gambling thing where you bought like a gift bag from XLCon and you just got a bunch of random stuff. All this was RNG. This was just an RNG thing. I've started watching PoE lore vids. It's actually some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I think I've never gotten into the lore super much. I've done one playthrough myself where I, listen to all the dialogue and stuff. But I think it's actually cool. Kind of Soul says go to unique item descriptions. Yeah, that's what I said last time too. It's not as obtuse as Souls games are, but it's like it's relatively similar in its in the way it's made, right? Kind of meant to be a little bit like things are unknown. You have to fill in some blanks here and there, but very, very, very cool. Erdtree? Erdtree login? The lore also spans hundreds of years and different lost and semi-lost cultures. Yeah, it's cool. That's why I said like I think before PoE 2 releases, we'll do like I want to do like a proper like playthrough of the game and like do like a lore playthrough where we just read a bunch of stuff and learn about the world. Then I can go into PoE 2 as a PoE lore person. I had no intention to play PoE 1 again before PoE 2 released, but this settlement thing brought me back in. I was like, that sounds cool, and it's pretty cool. I mean, it's very bare bones, but it is pretty cool. PoE lore masters are in high demand right now. Every company needs at least 3. Oh god. Is that bound to be my future? A PoE lore content creator? I just play PoE and do the lore. PoE has 140 pieces of environmental lore to discover and 484 conversations. Good luck. That's not even that bad. That's not even that bad. But also, that's all voiced, by the way. Those are optionals. I'm finding something. No.
Hello, Endaline. I am here to redeem my 2-year subscription to your Twitch.national television channel, which has slowly been siphoning my money into your illegal Yakuza money laundering activities. I will have to lurk your Shadow of the Erdtree playthrough, or else I will Path of Exile the oxygen from my lungs.
What the hell?
Do you understand? 20.
No, I don't understand. Shadow of the Erdtree? What the hell? The Erdtree? Thank you so much, Drew, for your subscription for 25 monthly renos. Much appreciado. Mikado, Minado, Potato. Welcome back to the bag. Soulard. Enjoy Rose Guns. Shadow of the Erdtree. That's what my lore playthrough is gonna be from now on. There's gonna be the Erdtree playthrough. Instead of the Erdspiracy, it's gonna be the Nerdspiracy. It's been going good. It's been going really, really good. I do understand the Path of Exile the oxygen from my longest part for sure. I thought we'd make like an oxygen not included joke or something. We played how many Exile games here? We played up to 5. We were playing 6 after Baldur's Gate 3. We're playing 6 relatively soon. But thanks so much. Hope you're having a great, fantastic video game time. I saw you were playing Slay the Princess or whatever it's called. I've been waiting to play that too. Hope you had a good time with that. I waited 4 days to resub and make that joke. It was worth it. now you permanently tainted the word Erdtree, because now anytime I hear that, I will hear Nerdtree. Slay the Prince was great, cool. Yeah, I've been meaning to play that for a while. That looks really, really, really good. I couldn't tune in, but you know, because that seems like a game you don't want spoiled. That looked very, very, very fantastic. Yeah, we're gonna play Oxo 6 after 5. After Baldur's Gate 3, sorry. So like in like 3 months. And I wanted to. Did we play 4 this year? Have I done at least 2 Oxo games this year? If you're going blind, I'm planning on playing more stream. Awesome, that's cool. That's super, super cool. I was just waiting for that. Did the like expansion come out or whatever? I was just waiting for that to release. They're doing like a Redux or some crap like that. I was like, all right, I'll just wait for that, I guess. Potentate? Do you understand? I saw the original Do You Understand Me mystery too, and that thing is fantastic. There's the illustration coming out soon. I can't remember the name yet, but you're gonna see it. A Sioa book. Sioa? Coloring your own anus? Choose your own adventure. Oh, like a real one? Like a real life book? Oh, that's cool. I love those books as a kid. Those are the best books as a kid. Imagine that, interactive books. The greater potentate. This potentate guy has a very like natural body shape, it feels like. It looks very natural. That's a little bit of a stomach on him. Yeah, I look forward to trying that game. It looks like a lot of fun. Well, I don't know if it looks like a lot of fun, but looks like a good experience. A lot of fun might not be the right terminology. I look forward to playing that The Last of Us 2. Looks like a lot of fun. Looks like a real hoot and a holler. Well, this War of Mine, yeah, that game looks really, really funny. I wonder what's like the most depressing game. I mean, The Last of Us Part 2 is definitely up there in depression land. This War of Mine is I quit that because it was too depressing, so. What is up, potentate? Harry Potentate? I don't think it was one of the like sad. I mean, Life is Strange is pretty depressing, but I don't know, not necessarily like as bleak as other games. What is that? Oh, it's just a tree. Only really do a main playthrough of the games. I really explore everything because I'm lazy, but I might have to for the princess. I'll still see me treating you. It's been really good. It's really good so far. I mean, I'm still using the same weapons that I've used the entire playthrough because they're way too cool, and I haven't found any new holy weapons. But it's been good. It's a lot of cool lore stuff, a lot of cool areas to explore. The areas look really good too. Just overall like super fantastic. Really super good DLC. I'm glad I'm ahead of a lot of people on this one. Because with Elden Ring, I played it and then everyone else had already finished it like a year ago. But with this, I'm like ahead of most people, so now I can watch when they play it. Well, not most people, but most of the streamers I watch. I mean, most people have already played this. What the hell? Oh, mother. Hey, mother. There's an endless road to rediscover. Oh, mother. I think they're lucky because I've not played it yet, and yeah. The completely understandable. I appreciate your subscription and you siphoning money into my illicit Yakuza operation. Oh. I figured that distro might be used for something. Did you guys see the... I don't think I can show... Did you guys see the Dualius meme? How do I show this in a browser? I don't think I uploaded it to YouTube, but I'll just put it on stream board real quick. I don't know if speaking of Yakuza, I don't know if you saw the incredible Dualius meme. It's processing. We'll get back to that in a bit. I thought it would take like 2 seconds to upload, but... Okay, I feel pretty thorough about this area. I'm really curious about that place up there, though. Rickety bridge, rickety bridge. Rickety bridge, rickety bridge, rickety bridge, rickety bridge. What is this guy doing? For pity's sake, your place is in the jar. Nice sainthood itself awaits you within. For shamans like you, this is your lot. Life where you accorded for this alone. To get into the pot? The whipping hut. Whips bestrewn with rotting, misshapen teeth, filthy and seething with the disease. The teeth are embedded in the whip and dose the victim with deadly poison upon each strike. As the wound ripened, they grow inflamed and ooze pus. The flesh of shamans was said to meld harmoniously with others. Ooh. So this is part of the like process of like melding bodies together, I guess, in the pots. Maybe the shamans are the people we see, like the like core of their body, the one that's still walking around. It's crazy to me. There's an area underneath me still. I'm just having fun with it. They leveled up. I'm not gonna stop until my health bar is all the way across the screen, guys. We're stopping at 60. I think that's a pretty good spot for it. That's a huge body of water. Stop at 69. Okay, we'll stop at 69 just for you. Wait, no, because I have to stop at... I can't... Somewhere a great rune has broken. And so too has a powerful charm. I mean, I'm gonna assume it's the Fisher. But why? A powerful charm. Bridge leading to the village. Oh yeah, it goes in reverse. Gotcha, makes sense. God damn it, stupid bitch. I'm just having fun with it. I keep forgetting to try our new spell out. Horns is still there. It's still there. Hello? Impressive magic. I mean, it does. The damage isn't bad. I can't hit that thing. I think the range is too short. Really gonna go make me equip my crossbow, huh? I mean, that spell seems to do a decent amount of damage. Dwarf, let me in. Let the bot. Oh, there's a fire dude on the other side of that. Yeah, that's a fire guy, all right. He's a fire starter. I don't know. I don't know. Let's make sure we've looked around properly before we go engage that asshole, though. Oh, man. The shadow of the skidoo tree. Yo, what's up, fireman? I kind of hoping I could like jump into the top of him there. Hiya! Is he really just gonna keep spamming the same move over and over again? I'm on the wrong leg. Am I doing no damage to this guy? I can't even tell. I don't. What, did there used to be a health bar here? I can't. I might be doing nothing to this dude. I think I'm doing no damage to him. I did damage him from above when I was standing on top of his head. I don't think I'm doing damage. I'm not. Ah. Strange. I mean, there's no shot expectation that you're going to use this to kill him, right? Try throwing. Can you just take a bunch of damage from him? Is there like a type of pot I can make that's really good against this dude or something? I'm gonna chuck one of these into his brain box, see what happens. Maybe I'll take gig. Jesus Christ! See what happens. I mean, I don't see what else I'm supposed to do with this dude. He takes no damage if you engage him from below. But there's no shot you're supposed to throw like 60 things at its head either, right? Like... That does nothing! Hello? I don't get it. And then when I'm up here, you just spamming that move over and over again. Nah, I don't get this. I'm leaving. Oh, I can chop all ours. There's no shot the expectation is that you jump up and hit him either, right? Like that's... Oh, you can't even jump and hit. You have to like land on top of him. Alright, I'll try once for science, I guess. I mean, I did do this kind of before, so... Okay, I have no idea. I don't know what they want to do with this guy. I don't get it. I don't get it. Ooh, a little magic tower, huh? There's a bunch of wolves around here. Very carrion. Magic woofers, though. These guys are something for sure. I don't understand what they want to do with that battle. They have that very obvious ledge there, but... I guess I could try jumping off it without a mount? Maybe someone cheated for me and I can read. Maybe just have to do like a plunge attack or something, but I mean that's a suicide run though. Like if that doesn't work, then you just die. Fire required ahead. What is he talking about? There might be a dev message on the way there. Oh, like down here? Their legs are made of certain stuff. Try lighting fire in their bellies instead. What? Like, do a fire attack against them? I'll try jumping into it, I guess. Let me just get my runes back. There's no shot I'm supposed to throw a firebolt into it though. I'll make a firebolt first and then try that, I guess. Rot pot, swarm pot, hefty furnace pot, hefty fire pot. Ow! Ow! Okay, it's just 40,000 runes, so it doesn't even really matter. I hate that they didn't make the dev messages look different. Like what's the point of the dev messages if they just look like everyone else's messages? When everyone else's messages is poop in butthole. Pee poo poo, haha. Okay, that did a decent amount of damage. I did even more damage. Which one did the most damage? It was a hefty furnace pot. I can't craft during battle though, so... Ah! Alright, hefty furnace bolts apparently. Which makes sense because they kind of look the same, I guess. And they said it damages like the spirit or whatever. Furnace Flames burns away both the body and the soul. I can only make one? Oh, if we use the furnace visage for these. And the Ember of Mesmer. I mean, this did some decent damage too, though. So if I want to use... Is that Mesmer thing, like... Don't we only get the... I hate the inventory systems in these games. Yeah, these are rare. I don't know if I should be using these for this. We can still make some lesser ones too. Okay, so damage. Damage is oh. Okay. Jesus Christ! Why do they do that? Who decided that? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, now these are gonna home towards me, so I can't do anything about that. I have to run away here. I don't want to die. Oh! Stupid bitch. The Dark Souls 3 jump scare guy decided that. Yeah, makes an attack scope on his day, so think of some temporary FP upon landing attacks. Oh, cool. Sapping cracked ear. That's pretty cool. I didn't like that. That was a bad encounter. Very poorly designed. Probably the same guy that made Millennia that made that fight. Almost guaranteed. Almost guaranteed to be the same dude that designed those two. Oh. Papa. I'm gonna kill Logan by dogs. Let's see what awaits us up here, if I can figure out how to get there. Oh, what is this down here? What am I looking at? The shadow of the skidoo tree? Hold confidence. You wanna fight? And fight we shall. Didn't expect house. I say didn't expect house dog. Not sure this was the intended way to get up here, probably not. Yeah, we could have just walked around, gotcha. Let's activate this Garasi, I guess. Robots arise. Who the hell is Robot? Give me a balcony here. Oh! Oh, okay. That took me. I was like, what are you saying? I was like, what does our bath have to do with a shower? But I get it now. That took me a second. Took me a millisecond. Took me a millisecond. I am Rabath, first of my name, savior of the Erdtree. Likely ordnance, tarnished. Rabat's cannon. High IQ drugs only for Endaline. This might be more. This might be more cut damage. I will not buy this record. It is. I will not buy this record. It is scratched. A type of jar cannon used to fire great bolts. A masterwork of spell machinist Rabath. The power of the glintstone that encircles the barrel imbues bolts with magic damage and guides shots towards their target. Oh, cool. Pretty nifty. So Rabath is a spell machinist, combining the arts of cannons with magic, like some sort of savage. Okay, so we have some sort of entrance up there, but I really want to go up here first. Yeah, let's check out this area first. Oh, we have the dudes, whatever they're called again. Let's do that thing. Marionettes, the marionette soldiers. Yeah, marionette soldiers, yeah. Are we gonna learn that they were an invention of Rabath? Did Rabath make the marionette soldiers? The recycling soldiers. That was hidden deep in the crevasse of my mind. So somewhere in Von Kaiser's mind there was some cherished memory of the past, of something, some day that he really loved, something that if he could remember right now would be great. But instead his mind was like, what about marionette soldier though, dude? That might be useful in the future. Me killing these guys for 1 hour for their armor. I thought doing a marionette soldier build could be cool. I don't know, I feel like you have very little options for that except the armor though. Me killing for 4 to get their spear. Oh, something just died below me. Below me? What is... I think it's that, right? Yeah. Where's that marker? Where did I leave that? Why did I leave a marker here? Humans do the strangest thing sometimes. What is I don't know what I've grinded the longest for. I have no idea. I'm not really a big grinder, but I must have grinded for something at some point. I guess I'm on World of Warcraft grinding. Beast Soccer set grinding. I mean, that's kind of grind. I grinded Scarab Lord for a bit. That was an experience. Grind. Guys, I'm trying to enjoy the game here. You guys realize that, right? Like, I just want to enjoy Elden Ring. Is that too much? Sulfuric? Oh yeah, that's true. I did grind Sulfuric for several months. When people thought I was botting, which I only realized in hindsight, awkwardly enough. After stream. Oh, okay. I'm a robot, though a best viewer, one could say. Oh my god, it's one of the best viewers. From bestviewers.twitch.com. Well, I said this before, I used to grind, in vanilla WoW, I used to grind Sulfuric, just 24/7. But for no particular reason, I didn't really need gold for much. But I didn't want to get exalted with a bunch of factions and buy all the epic mounts, which I got 3 of, I think. But people used to message me, and I sometimes I just wouldn't respond because I didn't want to deal with it. But people used to be like, "Hey, you want to come to this dungeon, or you want to come do this?" And I would just ignore them. And now in hindsight, I realized that some people were probably messaging me to see if I was botting or not. Because they're like, wow, Endline's been in Sulfuric for the last, like, 16 hours. That's kind of weird. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there, like, listening to a goddamn audiobook. I don't even think you could really bot Sulfuric either, to be fair, though. I mean, I know you can bot, I think you can bot CG, Solgurub. That's because you use, like, fly hacks and stuff, right? I don't think you could bot the Sulfuric farm. It requires too much precision and clicking, I think. I would have been pissed off if I died there. I would have been unimaginably pissed off. All this blood? Mine. That belongs to me, guys. I remember the last thing I grinded for, except PvE, but the whole game is pretty much grinding. It was a stupid Yakuza thing. What did I grind for? I guess Beastalker or like Vanilla WoW or Hardcore WoW probably would be the best example, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big like grind type dude. I'm just usually like a grind for some reason type dude. Also, the world races I will be grinding again. The new one. Next year. Cathedral of Manus Meteor. Those games seem fun, but not for me though. I think the only reason I would play a Monster Hunter game is to defeat the last boss blindfolded. Play before was cool though, not fronting, just being real. Yeah, it's very mainstream now, I guess. Mika-san plays a lot of Monster Hunter. Do I want to fight a boss? I'm gatekeeping, I don't know ashamed of it. Well, I don't care about Monster Hunter, so I'm gonna allow you to gatekeep without fighting back. I tried beginning with Monster Hunter, but it didn't click for me. I have said where I like the monster hunting part, the part where you go and you hunt a monster. That part I thought was fun. The part I don't like is all the esoteric Japanese stuff, like, well, this monster is only out at night and it patrols this route and you will find it by the lake. And the all the stuff in town, where it's like, you go back to town, you have like buffs that you have like rotating stores that rotate every 3 days or whatever, every 3 missions, and then you have to restock your items and have item loadouts and go to the smith to get this thing and go there to eat this type of meal. It felt like I was spending more time in the town than out of the town. I feel like I'm about to fight a boss. I'm not sure though. This is like a weird location for a boss though. I just have a lot of souls on me. I need how many? 50,000? I don't think there's a boss here. I'm just gonna do this just in case. I'm just having fun with it. 30, 45. The chefs are cats though, that's cool. I liked when they put Monster Hunter in Final Fantasy 14. It does. Monster Hunter does also kind of have that problem with, like, when people get really good at the game, it's no longer fun to play it with them if you're not equally as good. Like when they put Final Fantasy 14 into Monster. What the hell? I love cat hair in my food. Like, there's a bunch of these games, like a lot of these progression games, base games, where people get really good at them. Then it's no longer fun to play them because the people are way better than you, and they just do everything for you. So you're just getting carried along. You're getting carried along, or you're holding the team back, one or the other. I play solo. Solo dolo.
Well, we don't often receive visitors. I am Ymir.
Ymir.
Welcome to Manus Meta. It is a pleasure to have you. In lands so forsaken as these, chance encounters are precious indeed.
Ymir.
Seeing that we have convened here on this day, allow me to mark the occasion with a modest offering.
Hall-laden necklace, a ruins map. Ooh. I think I know what to do this.
The map I gave you charts the site of a hallowed ruin. It is said that after sounding the hanging bell there, one's fate will be guided by the stars.
Like
I
Rani?
only wish to be of service, to help those who fight for their purpose.
Does it make me an
I'm not
Empyrean?
mistaken, am I? I can see it in your eyes. You are a fighter, are you not? Is something the matter? I've given you a map to the hallowed ruin. Oh, I suppose you expect a lesson of me, do you? I know the feeling. Those with purpose are nothing if not ravenous. For power. For truth.
Ask about glintstone sorcery.
I am a glintstone sorcerer. We study the stars and examine the life therein. Are you familiar with our findings?
No.
Long ago, we began as stardust, born of a great rupture far across the skies. We too are children of the greater will.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is that not divine? Is that not sublime? And yet, none can fathom its implications. Its utter brilliance.
Got a sub 3-minute nerd gigante. I know this doesn't mean anything to you once. I felt like a god. Hey, as long as you had fun. Thank you for a trick. All that matters is that you enjoyed yourself. This is new. Sorcery of a preceptor who served the Carian royal family. Used to conceal oneself in a glintstone haze, reappearing after a few seconds have passed. Direction inputs determine where one will reappear. The curator of the study hall was such a master of the sorcery that it now bears her name. This is the woman we fight when we go up the tower. To Rani's divine tower. That's Miriam. And she uses this, of course.
Oh yes, do mind your feet. You wouldn't want to hurt the little boy.
Yeah, I thought maybe that was a head or something.
Is something here to squeeze in the... Is something here
What
to
is his
squeeze
name? Count Ymir, High Priest. What I hurt the boy. How are these people dying? What are they fighting? Simple, old map, faded and dirty, acquired from County Mere High Praise, indicates the location of a hallowed ruin. I only wish to be of service. I only wish to be of service. A pale blue necklace made from a thin, elongated stone hollow out from the inside, used at a hollow ruin to sound a hanging bell. It was a teaching of Count Ymir. The fate of those who once sounds the hanging bell will be guided by the stars. That's directly related to Rani, but I don't know. I can find that, but I can't hit. This is clearly a hidden path, you can tell. What if I... Might be something we unlock later.
Is something there to squeeze?
It's either something we unlock later, or... like, some obscure emote meme. There's an endless road to rediscover. Yuri, beloved child, taken before this time. Wait, what? I mean, this looks exactly like everyone else's messages, though. Oh, so Yuri could be another unborn demigod then, right? Or headless demigod, whatever. It's not the message? Oh. It just happens to be, like, on top of each other? Oh. I mean, that's even worse, though. There's, like, no indicator you could even interact with that. It's just chilling there. That's almost worse. Now I gotta check every one of these. No message there in offline mode that I've played, but still found it though. Maybe I should play in offline mode, huh? I kinda like seeing all the blood splatters and stuff though. It would be so cool if it had a friend mode so you could just only see like the deaths of your friends and stuff and only friend messages. That'd be awesome. Oh. Wearing the knight armor.
I have no interest in small talk. My only concerns are the concerns of Count Ymir, and you are not among them. Only, there is one thing I will say. Count Ymir's kindness is a gift. Should you cross him, you will sorely regret it.
You can just group passwords to your groups, get circles around there. Oh, I didn't even know that.
Be gone. There is nothing. Be gone. There is nothing.
Camel toe check. She's wearing the the Graves of Night. Bestowed upon those born deep underground, or names them as Sword Hands of Night. So you can, at some point, you can always fight in here.
Is something here to squeeze another?
Ask about the knight in black armor.
You met Yulan. Well, I hope that she behaved at least. The poor girl has overcome grave misfortune. Her tongue can be sharp at the best of times, but don't think that makes her a bad person. It's no surprise her little sister, too, has a heart of gold.
Little sister. Hello, Jace. What's up? Bold check? Well, hey, look in the mirror. Boldy. Okay, I'm just gonna try something just for the sake of the Earth Spirits here, okay? Just the Earth Spirits out of my mind. I'm just gonna try something. I don't think this will actually work though, but. Oh, Japanese developer! I think it matters which one I wear.
Poor thing. Another bad dream, Yuri. Put that rotten thing out of your mind. That tangled mess can't hurt you.
Who's he talking to? Himself? Isn't he Yuri? What? Nani?
Is something the matter? Here to squeeze another lesson out of me.
Oh, he's Ymir. What does this say about the hands? Are they born that way? Like, what the hell? Are they are yeah, I had to try.
Be gone. There is nothing more.
He's not gonna mention the fact that he's creating a little hand.
Is something the matter? To school?
He's just gonna leave that hanging, huh? So Yuri died. And then what? The severed hand came back as like a living creature? Question mark.
Is something the matter? Here to school?
Spoilers? Yeah, sure. What are you gonna do about it, bitch? What is it if I can just find the hand hanging out there somewhere, but I haven't seen him so far, at least. I guess whenever I can actually, like, do things in here, I can maybe open that up, maybe? Question mark? The amount of Spatir. County Mayor High Priest, Sword Hand of Knight Jolan. Jolandi? Alright, let's see if we can find like an I don't even know if we're going to, because I mean there's a tunnel here. But if we can find an end to this area, we'll go back south and ring that going and see if that seal is broken. How far does this lead? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, you didn't. Ow at that, bitch. Like I tried to play me, but you never paid me, never. We haven't been over there. That is not an area we've been to, but we've been down there. And there's a cave here. Carrion Sovereignty. Ooh, dude, my Carrion character is gonna eat good this expansion. Passed down by the Carrion royal family, transforms blade into a magical greatsword and brings it down. Additional input if falls over. So sweep, charge. Okay, so this is it's an Ash of War even. Interesting. Still on swords, close weapons or weapons accepted. This is Relana. Yeah, this is the thing she did with the down and then around, right? The what? What are you up to today, Jace? Joseph. Got a shower, please don't sexualize me. What? What are you talking about? Are you, do you need, is it a call for help? Need to get ready for work, ugh. Working, am I right, guys? Working hard or hardly working, am I right? Hey, maybe that, I was gonna show the dual use clip. I just remember that, maybe it's not uploading. Oh, it is!
Bitch, what?
Dwellius made this. I was gonna show this, since we talked about the Youngster earlier.
Speak. Bitch, what? Speak. Spit it the fuck out. What do you want to say? I'm listening. We're all waiting and you're doing nothing. This is nonsense and you can't even use your words anymore. Go the hell outside for once, damn. God damn, get a job or something.
Do I say anything afterwards? Did you see the
Bitch, what? Speak.
Did you see the Deb one? I saw part of it, yeah. And Matare. I saw it, Dolly showed me his timeline thing. I don't know if he posted it somewhere, I didn't see it. But I saw it while it was being edited, at least. But I haven't caught up on any of my Discord servers this morning, so... Or this afternoon. I barely looked into my Discord server just to make sure no one was yelling slurs at each other again. You know, as you do in online communities. Did I not do enough damage to this guy? What has happened? Daddy, kill you, chat. Kill you. Doo-doo-doo. Weird flex, but okay. Carry you. Do you love the gaijin? Just answer the question. You are a gaijin. What? How is it 9 o'clock already? I was like, I'm getting hungry, so I think like this. I'm probably like 4 hours straight from food or something. Ow! How does time work like that? Gosh darn it. I mean, we've explored a decent chunk today. It just feels like nothing comparatively. Elden Ring, the time thief paradox. Yeah, straight up though. As I said before, it's like some games when I stream them, not necessarily because they're super boring, but they might not be like as upbeat, or I'm not thinking as much about them. It feels like time is moving in slow motion. I'll be looking at the time like, man, I'm getting kind of sleepy, and I'm like, oh god, it's still 3 hours after the stream. Like, oh god, I really want to take a nap right now. Right now I'm just slightly hungry, so I was like, oh god, it's gonna be 6 more hours of Elden Ring. The stream's almost over already. And I've yet to find a big boss again. This is big boss. Like I said, it would take 30 hours to beat the main game. Of the DLC? Did he say that? I think we have this one before, right? Weapon wielded by aged gravekeepers who tend the forgotten graveyards throughout the lands between. This weapon is said to have served as a charming as evil spirits in times of old. Shield of Honor, depicting a city crowned by the sun. It has seen better days. Much like the wear upon the shield, the seat of the sun is long faded away. I think we've seen this shield before. Is that for the main game? Yeah, then you're... I mean, I guess if you're only doing the main bosses, but that's really hard though. I guess if you're doing minimal amounts of exploration, maybe. This is such a nice, like, location. There's like this graveyard here and the giant cathedral in the background. I feel like the average time for the main game has to be like at least 60 hours, I feel like. Let me check how long to beat. How long to beat Elden Ring? It's at 59 hours, so 60 hours. But most people are probably closer to like... Most people are probably closer to like 70, 80, 90, I would assume. Okay, let me make sure the broadcast don't... High road ahead. Oh, we'll never say those songs again. You are a doggy dog. Do gem? Well pickled turtleneck. Oh. I think the turtleneck increases poise? Or stamina regen. It might be stamina regen. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see what the tunnel goes. If it brings us into even more content, or if we can travel back and see if there's some cool stuff to fight. Oh, this is gonna lead us somewhere for sure. Does this lead into the castle? Oh god. Fight? What the hell? Guys, are you serious, man? Are you being real right now, dude? I'm always serious. Okay. I don't know. Okay. I don't think you had to do that. Why is it always horse? Ah. Shadowkeep Church District. Shadowkeep time, no. Unfortunately, no. Because I'm gonna leave immediately. But I'm very, very glad about your excitement, Sergeant, and I'm sure that when I return there, you will be equally as excited. This is what it's time for. Oh, let me do that. This makes him a sad gent. Get it? I don't get it. What does that mean? Also, I don't get it. Stone Coffin Fissure. How is this another area? How is this possible? You get okay. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, I bet it would be if I was no one does this in the chat. Yeah, it's crippling depression. How can there be more? How's that a thing? How can there be more? Well, I guess this might just be a dungeon, though. You are a dungeon. You're not a real man dungeon. That is a person dungeon. God damn it. Is that silver mimic underground, whatever it's called? Oh. Coagulated putrescence. Rest of impure lives kept within the stone coffins. Oh yeah. Maybe we'll find out what were inside of these coffins all along, huh? I mean, I kind of like theme-wise, they feel very akin to the pots, right? Because the pots seem like the same type of concept, maybe. Like maybe they just filled these things with like a gajillion bodies, like a gajillion alien bodies, and then just shot them into space or whatever, and they'll just crash down here. I'm not sure I understand what the point of that area up there was. I didn't get anything special there, right? So why not just go literally anywhere else? What am I seeing over there? What is that? That's another seal. I don't think I was supposed to see that. That's another seal. Some St. Trina stuff, of course. There's another seal over there. I think. Or it might just, wait, no, is that just the light hitting it weirdly, maybe? It might just be the light. It could just be the light. It's possible that it's just the light. It kind of had the Mikela seal vibe to it, though, but... I am Mikela, Blade of Millennia, and I have never known my feet. No. What am I, is that... I can't tell. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares, honestly? Who cares? Who cares about lore? What are we? Erdtrees? Ah! Stupid ass Erdtree. I don't. I mean, you don't care about anything, though, Jay, so... This game has lore? Omega lore? Omega lore. Omega lore. Oh! Did that dude just puke out some St. Trina stuff? Wait, are these just not doing blood magic? They're doing St. Trina magic instead? Instead of bleeding, they're... Oh, okay. Interesting. How to heal. Interesting. So, implications could be that the Formless Mother and St. Trina are related, which is very possible, or it could be that these guys are just like followers of whatever, of various deities. Though the two forms of magic seem very different from each other, though. So a relation between the two seems a little bit dubious in my opinion, but I know I think they're trolls, like internet trolls. Yeah. Oh, I mean that's possible. I can respect that way of thinking, Jace. That's very respectable. I think that makes sense. I think you're entitled to that opinion, Joseph. Yeah, that's a very, very viable theory, honestly. I don't know if how often do I use just the regular heavy attacks in this weapon? I think like never. I use the heavy jump attack a lot, but more deep purple lilies. Lilies are a St. Trina thing. Not that we need like more evidence that this is a St. Trina place. Some gargoyles down there. Thank you for letting me murder a friend. I wonder why this seal opens up and we like walk in that direction though. That's weird. I don't know if that's an implication of something happening in the world at that point, or if that's just like... I don't know. Strange. You get that weird golden glow around you too. And someone's charm was broken. Which is also interesting. Well, Mikla was down here at least, we know that much. Oh? I abandon here my love. Ooh. Okay, Mikla is not gonna be in a good state when we encounter him, huh? If... let's see if we can go and... Emo? Oh, I mean, emo people love, right? They love gloom, they love darkness.
Kindly Mikola has discovered fog that vexed my aging faculties has been lifted.
Oh!
And follies better left forgotten haunt me once again. Once, in an attempt to free Lord Moog from his enchantment, I challenged tender Mikola, only to have my own heart rather artfully stolen.
Okay!
I knew not how weak I was. I believed that with sufficient mastery, even an Empyrean would be within reach of my blade. I could not have been more mistaken.
Wait!
Mikola the Kind is a monster, pure and radiant. He wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men. There is nothing more terrifying.
We just had a Mog redemption arc. All the people that called Mog a pedophile. I expect all those lore people to make apology videos right now.
Righteous tarnished. Mikola the Kind makes my blood run cold. I am loath to admit it, but even at this very instant, I wish to run very far away indeed. Righteous tarnished. I am.
Okay, so I can't even talk to him about the love thing. Oh, that's interesting.
Kind Mikola's light
Oh!
is gone, but I stand tall. Together, we work. Together, for Mikola the Kind. I don't know what to do. Our mother abandoned her brood. She did not love us. We are her children. What should we do? Must we be sad forever?
Put it behind you, remain sad forever. Put it behind you.
Maybe that's kindly Mikola's love. Love for all the unloved. Love to banish the pain. Oh, give this to Tiolier. He asked me to find it. I finally found it.
Black syrup.
Yes, the unloved. Every single one of us can banish our pain forever. I like finding things. For you, Lady Leda, things...
So, I mean...
Goodbye.
Not really a huge revelation there, but definitely a huge confirmation. This is some of the stuff that I'm this is like from a lore perspective really cool, right? Because a lot of the Mikla items that we talked about that before. We can go look at the Erdtree real quick. A lot of the Mikla stuff already alluded to this very clearly. Like this felt very confirmed, right? Like all the stuff. And the Imperial Mikla is loved by many people. Indeed, he has learned very well how to compel such affection. Well, wait, there's another item too, though, right? But I guess this one works. You only miss one more dialogue with Anspak. Oh yeah, that's nice. I wanted to hear about the heart though, but The unalloyed. Oh, true. There was a lot of there were some similarities between Millennia and the ancestral spirits already, right? With all the wing stuff. Millennia had wings. But yeah, there's a lot of that hints at Mikla being like a master manipulator, someone that can compel affection from others in the base game. The bewitching branch is the biggest of those, and the way the bewitching branch works is that when you shock it at enemies, they become your ally. So you know, obviously, so the reveal there was pretty much that, right? It's the fact that Mikla, it doesn't necessarily mean that Mikla is a bad person, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that, because he can compel affection for good reasons. So no confirmation in that regard. But it does mean that we can assume that anything anyone does, for instance, Millennia, could just have been compelled by Mikla, right? To aid him, though maybe a little bit dubious, but not necessarily, because with the unalloyed gold needle, it has two effects. It blocks out the influence of the outer gods. That's one of its primary effects. So when Millennia used it, the rot god didn't have any effect on her. She could forestall the effect on the rot on her. And when we give it to Millicent, it has the same effect. But Millicent eventually gives the needle up because she says that she would rather die as herself, like die in control of herself, which implies that if you use the unalloyed gold needle, then Mikla gets control over you, right? And Millennia was using it before Mikla. Mentality double sad because instead of a refugee for unwanted, it could be that some of those people are there because of charms. Yeah, but we also, it could also be that this is what Mikla turned to after the Erdtree failed, though, right? Because the Erdtree failed to turn into another Erdtree. That was the goal of it. It was supposed to become another Erdtree, right? So it could also be that Mikla started as a someone looking to make a better world, someone that saw all the faults with the Erdtree, the Outer Will, and Marika, and wanted to make something better, a refugee for good people. And then it's more of a tragic tale, right? Of Mikla failing at that and then deciding to go this other path instead. But huge up for Mog, though. For people that know, Mog gets a lot of, got a lot of flack from lore people for being a quote-unquote pedophile. And I kept saying, like, it just seems like such a weird subject for From to approach. But I mean, now it's 100% confirmed that Mog was just influenced by Mikla. All his actions were just influenced by Mikla, right? Though you can still wonder if Mikla wanted Mog to do whatever Mog did, though. Like, it seems like Mog stole Mikla away from the Erdtree, question mark?